Good afternoon, YouTube. So I made it here to Olathe, Kansas. I'm at the place where I'm picking a load up. I got here, I guess it was around probably 2 o'clock, somewhere around 2 p.m. And it's been about, I don't know, 3 3/4 hours right now. It's about 5:42. I guess I'm going to go back in there and check. The gal told me to check back in about maybe 3 hours or so, see if the load might be ready. So I'll go back in there and check and see what's going on. The load has 2 drops. The first one delivers tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. in Northfield, Minnesota, and then the next one delivers. The second and final drop delivers up in the Minneapolis area. I think it's New Hope, Minnesota, one of the suburbs, on the 10th at 9 a.m. So I've got to time it right so that I get so that I'm able to, I don't mess my hours up in between the 2 drops. Since the first one delivers at 9:30 p.m. and then the second one delivers the next morning at 9 a.m. It would be possible if, depending on when you started the 14-hour window, it would be possible to be able to make the first drop and not be able to do the second one. So that's kind of tricky. So I'll figure it out, but so anyway, I'll go in there and check and see what's going on. So in the meantime, I'll pan around a little bit, and you can kind of take a quick gander at this warehouse area I'm in addition to my really filthy windshield, because it never really did rain. And I was hoping that it would at least rain sometime or other, and then I could run the windshield wipers and kind of get all those bugs knocked off. But they really ended up kind of accumulating last night when I was driving. So it turned out that the load was ready. And so I went ahead and left there, and I made it to Williams, Iowa. There's a couple of truck stops here, a sort of Flying J that is actually more like a Pilot, since it only has a Subway restaurant. I think probably at one time it might have been a Pilot, and that was one of them that they switched to make it a Flying J instead, and it's just a branding thing. Since Pilot basically owns Flying J, so. But anyway, it's basically it's a Flying or a Pilot, but it's Flying J. And then on the other side of the freeway, there's some, it's an old truck stop with a restaurant and gravel parking lot. And so whenever I got off the interstate 35, I went to that old truck stop first, and it was jammed up. They didn't have very much parking. So I went ahead and came over here to this Flying J, and turned out I got lucky. There was somebody must have just left. There was a parking spot. So I was lucky. Otherwise, I would have probably, if this would have been full, I would have probably ended up having to park on an on-ramp, which I really don't like doing that, but if that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be. But in this case, it wasn't. There was a parking spot here, and so I was able to grab it. So anyway, I've got about 161 more miles to go. So after my break is over, then I'll go on up to to Northfield, Minnesota. I was going to say Massachusetts, Minnesota, and basically take another break up there, and then the load delivers at 9. I think it said 9:30 p.m. tomorrow night. So, and then after that load unloads, then I'll go on, and that part of it looks like the bulk of the load comes off there, and then the smaller portion of it goes on up to New Hope, Minnesota, which that's suburban Minneapolis, and that delivers at 9 a.m. The following day. So that's right now, since it's still whatever day it is. I don't even know what the day is. It's 11:51 right now, so we have tomorrow evening's when I deliver in Northfield, and then the following morning I deliver. That would be on the 10th. So today's the 8th, Northfield in the evening on the 9th, and then at 9 a.m. in New Hope, Minnesota on the 10th. What's the day of the week? I have no clue, but I know what the date is. So anyway, from Williams, Iowa, I'll catch you later.